From the land of the rising sun comes the fiercest fighters, the hardest hits, and the brightest lights in pro wrestling. Joshi isn't just wrestling, it's heart, passion, and rebellion packed into every single match. So lace up your boots, crank up the volume, and get ready to dive into the world where idols become icons and legends are born in the ring. This is where passion meets punk and wrestling meets pure chaos. Welcome to the Cult of Joshi with your host, Raja and John.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Cult of Joshi. I'm your host, Raja, and I'm joined by my co-host, John.
Hello.
And thank goodness we are coming back to you with my poor co-host finally feeling a bit better from his week-long dental escapade.
Oh my God, guys. Oh my God.
It was an ordeal, okay?
So, went to the first dentist, and that dentist is awesome. She's awesome. She really is. She's really cool, man. She's like, your teeth are so beautiful.
She's really nice.
They're so awesome. I'm like, thank you. I don't want you to lose one of your teeth, so we're gonna do your teeth like screwed up. And one of my molars was broke,
right?
And so they didn't want to lose it because it's beautiful.
Yes, so they're gonna try to save it.
So try to save it. She wanted to do the root canal, right? And she's like, you obviously never had anything like this, because I've never had a cavity,
right?
And so
take impeccable care of your teeth.
I go in there to do to do the root canal. And by this point, I've already got infection.
Right, yeah, it was bad.
It hurts. It's like every heartbeat hurts, and I can't chew. I can't do it. It sucked.
It's been like 2 days between appointments.
Oh my God. And I go into this place. They send me to this other place, this Endo, take your money or something.
Yes.
And I sit there, and he looks at it, and he's just like, nah. They did some scans and stuff. They have to do the extreme money scan.
Yes, just to make sure.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting there, and they're like, nah, well, yeah. Okay. Yep. Well, I could do this root canal right now, and you wouldn't be any better because it ain't going to help anything. It's really messed up. Even if we do it, it's going to be back in a couple of days. Plus, you got all kinds of infection. Okay, what do I need to do? Yeah, probably need to pull it. And now this guy is half hitting on me and also talking about beautiful teeth.
Right.
But goes on and on and on. You don't understand. Like it's complete, just like small talk. Mm-hmm. And I mean, listen, it was pleasant. Hey, he's a dentist, right? I mean,
right.
So I'm sitting there talking, and it's just like because my dentist is also really good looking. Mm-hmm. And she's like, sends me to this guy, and this guy's just kind of, I don't know if they had like something between them. Like, you got to see this guy's teeth.
It's like a deal, like under the table.
It's some kind of weird fetish with dentist, And she calls him up. She's like, I've never seen teeth like this. You got to see this teeth. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I'm sending him over to you.
So I'm sitting there talking to the guy, and he's just like, oh yeah. So how long you lived here? And I'm like, not very long. No, I move around a lot. And so, oh yeah, is that right? That's right. So what do you do at your job? And so I'm telling him, he's like, oh, that must be pretty rewarding. I'm like, yeah, well, it's got its advantages and disadvantages, and just like anything. And,
yeah.
So just small talk, right?
Right. Yeah.
I'm in intense pain, immortal pain that I've never been in before.
Right.
And finally, after like 10, 12 minutes.
Yes.
He's like, no, well, yeah. And I was like, he's like, oh, I mean, you're just going to have to get it out. And, we got options, we could put it in. So it goes into another 5 to 7 minutes of showing me the options they're trying to sell you the fake tooth, right?
The implant.
Yeah, the veneer, whatever. They're trying to sell it to you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, we're going to have to drill into the bone a little bit. And then it's like a pilot, right? That's the voice I kept thinking. In my head, I kept equating like, it's a little bit cloudy right now. We're going to be taking off. You'll be just fine, though. And we're going to drill a little bit into the bone, take a little, and all this. I'm like, cool. He's like, but you're going to need it out. I'm like, well, let's do it. I mean, I was just like,
like, go ahead.
It's like, all right, boss, I'm sold. Let's do it. Oh, and it was, I swear to you.
Just the drop.
On everything that's holy or unholy, I swear to you, it goes like this. Oh, I don't do that. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, yeah, I don't take teeth out. Like, it was dirty, the thought of it.
No, I fix teeth. Yeah, I don't pull them out.
He's like, I don't do extractions. Like it was a dirty word.
And maybe if he hadn't spent 25 minutes.
I was like, so
small talking.
who does extractions? He's like, they do that across the street. Oh, okay. Can I get that today? And the nurse that was with him, she felt so bad for me. She's like, oh, I'm calling right now. I'm calling. So they call every place and we live in a big city.
Yes.
Every place in the city. No. They all close early to play golf or something on Fridays.
Right, yeah. Fridays, they close at like 3 p.m.
Nobody's open. And nobody seems to care that I have infection and a fever in my head. Things you always hear when you're a kid. They're like, oh, Timmy, you better not get that infection in your tooth. Go straight to your brain now. You'll die. I mean, it's always like one of those.
Yeah.
How did Bob die? Well, he got that infection in his tooth and died.
Yeah,
it's that weird
spread.
shit you hear, like when you hear about ingrown toes. Like, oh, that one guy, he had an ingrown toe, got in the water, had some penis eating amoeba. It's always something really crazy like that.
Yeah, so then here you are.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there thinking, this is it. This is it. Everything dangerous I've done, all right? I thought about going through that table in Greenville, Tennessee, head first. and the fact that it was like a hat on a hat, like I took the DDT off the ring, threw a chair, threw the table on the concrete floor. Because I remembered, it was a weird memory, but this is why this is wrestling related.
Right. I
couldn't recall when the neurosurgeon was talking to me 20 years ago. When he's like, what did you hit with your head? And I remember trying to explain to him that it could have been the act of the DDT itself. It could have been the chair. It could have been the table. It more than likely was the floor.
Probably.
But I remember the look on this guy's face at the time of disdain.
Right.
Like, what are you?
Like, what are you doing
you?
to yourself?
But so I'm sitting there, so nobody can help me. So I'm all weekend thinking I'm going to die and feeling as if I'm going to die.
Yes, a full weekend you had to wait.
Without any appointment, mind you.
Yeah, you couldn't even make the appointment because everything was closed.
No, I literally couldn't pay someone to save me. So I'm on my best behavior all weekend. Like I don't even remember everything we watched, right?
It was a rough weekend, okay?
It was just rough. So I go finally to extraction point A, and I go in there and oh my God. So they juice me up with a bunch of locals, right?
Yes.
They're just like, okay. And this dentist. So I've since talked to someone else who has been to this same dentist, right? He took somebody's wisdom teeth out. This guy reminds me of a dude that's like, he's pretty high up in his profession, but we don't know how.
Right.
Okay? It's a guy I work with, and he's above me. We're not sure how.
Right.
Like, he literally does nothing, and they put him over for it. He had the best, area last year. Okay? And everybody's like, oh, his leadership. He literally don't do anything. He trusts his guys. I think we all need to applaud him. But the problem is, I was one of his fucking guys.
Right.
He's
like,
I know what gets done because I did it.
Yeah, it's like, he didn't have to do anything. I did it.
So it's one of those things. I'm sitting there. That just guy right off the bat reminds me of this guy. I didn't want to say anything about it, so I talked to another guy I worked with today, and he's like, "Oh, you went there? Didn't he remind you of that?" I was like, "Oh my God, yes." Did not give me confidence when I'm sitting there. I'm thinking, now this nurse is going to do everything.
I saw the bag you came home with. That's the same place I went to get my 4 teeth pulled last year.
Was it?
I think it was the same guy, probably.
Yes, the same dentist.
Yeah.
He's just kind of matter of fact.
Yeah. He just comes in, and just does a thing.
Tries
and he's
pushing
gone.
gas and shit on you. That's the one thing. Because I asked the other guy about that too.
Right.
I was like, did he try to push drugs and gas? He's like, oh yeah.
He didn't do that to me. He just gave me the local.
I actually had to turn him down. He was like, you want the gas? I was like, no, I'd like to have local.
Yes.
And I don't want pain medicine. Just, it's a thing. So anyway, I'm sitting there and they're like load me up with, and he has a name for all the little locals, right?
Yes.
There was 3 different things.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what it is. Like Goosty Poos 33, Jimmy June 29.
Yeah.
And Puyan 4.
The one in the roof of the mouth is the worst.
So I didn't have that one. I had 3 in the, one in the outside.
I guess you didn't have top teeth taken out.
No, just bottom 2. So they put those in there, and those hurt like hell. The one of them did.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there as I'm going numb, and I have anxiety.
Yes.
So when I don't feel my throat, and
it's even worse.
And spit's going down my it freaks me out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a thing.
Yes.
So I'm sitting there trying to be cool, and I'm going. The nurse is sitting right behind me where I can't see her. Another thing that freaks me out.
Yeah.
And she keeps going right in my ear, like, everything okay? And I'm just like, yeah. Just trying to give him every hint that I could. She's like, it'll just be a moment and be back. And I hear him telling golf jokes, right? Whoever he's talking to,
type.
I hear him giving golf jokes. And I'm just like, starting a car. Cross between a horse and a car. Anyway, we get to the point. He comes in there and he's like, you good and numb now? I'm like, So he's doing the job. He's getting it done. He's putting it in. He's doing the business, right? And he's like, all right, yeah, you should. Do you feel this? I'm like, no, And he's like, what about this? I'm like, nope, not at all. So he's in there and he's pulling. He's like, all right, it's out. So you're still not feeling it? And right at that moment, if you could ever imagine the miracle of lightning going off inside of your own mouth.
Yes.
Right? In a bad way.
Yes.
The bad side of lightning. When you see some guy named Felix that used to work on the power lines. You okay, Felix?
Yes.
It was every amount of pain. And all of a sudden, tears just start exorcist out of my eyes, just spewing straight out. And I'm just like, "Rrr, rrr." He's like, oh, you feel that? I was like, Swedish chef in this guy. And he's like, oh God. And the doctor flips out because I could feel whatever's happening. Right. And he goes, exact words, nurse, give him whatever you have on the table. I don't care what it is, get it in there. And I'm like, Rrr! And all of a sudden, I feel another shot come in. And all of a sudden, both sides of my mouth are done.
He's just completely numb.
There's no more tongue. There's no more anything, right?
Yes. They could have removed your jaw.
Yeah. They take it out. They stick stuff in. I just see heaps of blood, right?
Yes.
Just 100% like hardway juice.
It's the worst.
All over the place. It's all done. He's trying to tell me stuff. I don't know what he's saying. Because I'm high as a kite.
Yes, you're just out of there.
And so they do the thing, and they're like telling me all this, and the nurse, and I'm trying to talk to her. I'm just like, hey, how can I eat again? She's like, oh, you could try eating now. I'm like, oh, really?
Thanks.
When can I eat safely? So we're 24 hours past, maybe 30 hours past that happening, and I still don't have full feeling back.
But you feel better, right?
The pain is gone.
There you go.
I have a gaping hole.
Yes.
A gaping hole, and the pain is gone.
You're definitely much more talkative this week than you were last week already.
Yeah, so sorry. Everybody sorry, for the two people, because we have beautiful fans.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm sure they were all waiting for the update.
Listen, wonderful followers. We have like the one guy, like maybe one guy named Jimmy in Poughkeepsie that's going to be like,
wait, when are you getting to the Joshi? I thought this was a show about Joshi.
Yeah, but this is our show, and we like to talk about our personal lives sometimes. And that was my first time hearing the full story, so I was very entertained.
First time I could talk about it.
Yes. So we're back to full form, and the past week has been difficult, obviously. So we haven't been able to watch as much as we normally have because obviously you were feeling like crap. It's hard to blame you. And we did watch some good old Stardom and some AEW. So we're going to talk about that, but not before I just say how excited I am. Are you laughing at me already?
I'm just thinking about the moment that I sent it to you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking about
he's waiting for my demise and my downfall.
Oh my God. The moment that I sent it to you. So we're getting ready to go to Cincinnati. We're getting ready to go to Cincinnati for 2 nights of AEW and Ring of Honor.
We are gonna see Summer Blockbuster, both Dynamite and Collision, both nights, okay? And of course that also includes 2 nights of tapings for Ring of Honor Global Wars, which they're filming at the shows in Cincinnati, which means Joshi wrestlers, okay? And we already knew that. Because of the Owen tournament, we knew that somebody was going to be in Cincinnati that we were going to be excited about. And that person ended up being Sari, who will be facing Sky Blue in their first round Owen tournament match on Dynamite tomorrow night. So we were already pumped, right? It's like, we're going to be live for a Sari match. How often do you get that opportunity over here in the States?
Not much.
And then Sari announced she's talking to somebody. I can't even remember who because my mind just blew away. But she basically said, because of her recent injury with her neck, right? She's just now coming back. This will be her return match. But she's not sure that she'll be 100% ready to go. So just in case, she's bringing Takumi Iroha to Dynamite with her to corner her / potentially take her place in the match. That's probably not going to happen, but Takumi Iroha is going to be in the same room as us, and I don't know how to handle that. He's very well.
So, if there's any good lawyers in Cincinnati that's listening to the show, and you want to give me a call after the show's over, I would love to go ahead and prearrange something for the through the order of protection that we're going to have to against us.
No, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be okay. It's fine.
So Takumi Iroha is one of Raj's, god tiers.
Yes, she's like on that level where she doesn't even feel like a normal person to me. She's on that level where I hear her music and I'm just like, gone.
not even joking, man. She's not kidding. This is when the music comes on. It's one of those I can't fast forward through.
I'm getting flustered just thinking about the fact that we're gonna be in the same room, even though she's gonna be at the ring and doing her job. Like, she's not even gonna notice that I'm there.
If I could just get Mika Iwata and
and Shiri
and Utami.
and Utami. Oh God, don't even. I can't handle it. Oh goodness. But yes, we're gonna be in Cincinnati both nights. It's gonna be so much fun. Who knows exactly who we're gonna see? Obviously, we'll see Shiri because of the championship match with Athena that's happening for Global Wars.
Yeah, you got two of them in the same building.
What if it's on the same night? How am I gonna handle my?
I'm the one that's worried about handling things.
You're just gonna get slapped a lot, is what's gonna happen.
Nah, it's fine.
So if you see someone die in the fourth row at AEW Dynamite, that was probably me.
Yes. We
So
got
keep your eye out.
Same seats both nights, right?
No, on Dynamite, we're sitting fourth row, like across from the hard cam. And then for Collision, we're sitting behind commentary, like 2 rows back behind commentary.
Okay.
So,
all right.
so yeah, you'll have to like keep an eye out for us on both sides on different nights.
One of us will have a Cult of Joshi shirt on.
Yes, one of us will be wearing a Cult of Joshi shirt, so you can easily spot us.
I drew the line at wearing them the same night. So at the same time,
we can't both wear them.
We can't show up like we're at the beach.
Yes, I'll probably wear my Phoenix Queen shirt the other night because maybe Sai will be there. I don't know. You don't know.
And
she might. She's in America. She might.
I'm gonna wear a Chase Owen shirt one night.
Do it.
just to be very noticed.
If you guys see us, feel free to like screenshot us on your computer or whatever and like send it to us on Twitter. Just be like, I found you.
Yes.
We love that.
Yes.
But anyway, what we watched this week, setting up for all of this, that's going to be happening coming up this week, which is some crazy stuff. I don't know, like between AEW and Stardom, there's just insanity happening, and I love it. As far as AEW goes, we've had some developments in the Owen tournament. On Dynamite, first of all, Tekla has completely lost it. Not that she had it to begin with, but she got a ladder out and spit on the Stardom logo on the Forbidden Door poster. Man, those Stardom wrestlers are not happy. She declared death to Stardom ahead of Forbidden Door.
The thing I love about it is a lot of people in the States may not think that's a big deal, right? We just spit on things here for no.
Yeah, there's a lot of spit happening.
It's like, oh hey, look, there's your symbol. It's not. But that's like a death blow.
It's bad.
It's so disrespectful, right? And so I got it as soon as she did. I was like, oh
yeah. We knew it was going to be bad.
I'm very excited because that meant obviously we're going to have some kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know who will be waving the Stardom flag come Forbidden Door against Tekla, but I'm sure it's going to be a great time.
If you're going to have Shiri here,
that's fair,
bro. Why wouldn't you make it Shiri, like to defend Stardom?
Yeah. She's a great choice as well
Yeah,
as the IWGP Women's Champion.
Like, who could whip somebody's ass, right?
100%. We've seen it.
Let's send the crazy Sherry.
Yes, but also on Dynamite, we saw Alex Windsor's match with the wild card, and it ended up being probably the craziest person it possibly could be. And that was Mercedes Moné making her return to the AEW ring, not only returning, but defeating Alex Windsor to move on to the second round. So that was mind-blowing. And then on Collision, on the same side of the bracket, we saw Hazuki take on Persephone in a fantastic match, honestly. Like, those two were great together. And out of, like, anyone's mind, like, nobody expected Hazuki to win this match, and when she did, I thought everyone was gonna melt down. It was crazy. I was not expecting Hazuki to win this match, but I'm so glad she did.
Yeah, me either. And it's so exciting because Hazuki's always the bridesmaid. You know, she's never the bride.
Yeah,
so
we've been talking about it.
This for a long time.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
It is.
The very fact that she can have a high level match and people get to appreciate her, and plus for what it does to her going back, her stock rises so huge going back home.
And listen, it makes sense because Persephone has been dealing with the mist that she took from Julia Hart and the whole Triangle of Madness thing, and she was selling that the whole match, and it was bothering her, so that opened up the door and allowed Hazuki to get the win over the CMLL Women's Champion, no less. And I know there's like a lot of talk like we're going back to Mexico and like some championship things could happen.
Hazuki versus Perse for the belt would be great, but did you hear what Persephone has said now?
Oh, what did she say?
So she made a comment, I read it earlier today, that she would like to go to Stardom. And
I would love that.
And she said, I would like to go to Stardom and see how well I do.
Yes, please come to Stardom. She would do so well. Imagine her in the 5-star.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Because with we'll get to it.
Yes, we will get to it. But that would be amazing. Like, she would fit in perfectly with those girls. We've seen how well the CMLL girls already, like, mesh in with the Stardom girls. And I think Persephone would be a force in Stardom. It would be so good.
Oh my God. And the things she could pick up.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, she's already great. But my goodness.
The techniques and stuff, like the things she could learn by being in Stardom just for a few months.
Some of the matches.
Yeah. There are some dream matches in there for sure. But after this match concluded, Mercedes came out and attacked Persephone. She has some hard feelings left from Perse beating her for the CMLL Women's Championship. And Hazuki came in to help out. And then her and Mercedes started brawling. You know, Mercedes seemed to get the upper hand on Hazuki. But then she got out of the ring and Hazuki just dove on her. And they just were brawling. And it was so good. So they will be facing in the next round in the semifinals, which is Hazuki versus Mercedes, is going to be so good.
That Hazuki diving out made that segment.
Yeah.
Because she's really great at the brawling.
She is, yeah. And she's one of the better ones.
So when she dove out and was given the punches looked great.
Yeah.
You know, it could go real bad.
Oh, it's going to be great.
That was awesome. I loved it. I love the segment. I love the intensity.
Yeah.
And it really sets it up. And you know, Mercedes loves it had to be her idea. She loves Stardom.
Yeah.
She loves working with the girls.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be fantastic. She'll be so giving in that match.
Absolutely. They'll be doing that match in Texas. Of course, Hazuki has some things to take care of in Japan before that. So she kind of has to go back and forth for a few minutes.
Yes.
But that AEW is just, the women's division is just crazy right now. Like,
I love it. I mean,
Divine Dominion ruling over the tag division and everything
just
else.
Being close to Forbidden Door, I love it, and I love the idea of some of the things that are getting ready to happen with some of the, you know, possible influx of some talent.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and this week with Summer Blockbuster and ROH Global Wars, it's just gonna intermingle all of the promotions even more.
Yeah.
And it's gonna lead to a crazy Forbidden Door, I think. Like, I think we're setting up some pretty awesome stuff
and we're sold out in Cincy too, so you know that with the hot building and stuff, they'll want to introduce as much as they can. So next couple of days is going to be very exciting.
Oh, yeah. So aside from that, there were 2 Stardom shows over the weekend. On June 6th, they were in Sendai, in the Sendai Pit. Just a lovely little venue, but Stardom, we're always like watching out when Stardom's in Sendai. We're like, are there any Sendai girls lurking around? Unfortunately, they were not on this one, but we're always ready, just in case. But we kicked off this one with a 6-man match Rion, Kikyo Furusawa, and Maki Ito, their first match all together as the new Ito Respect Gundam, versus Tomoka Inaba, Hina, and Ami Sori. So in this match, Rion actually came out wearing some of Maki's old gear to, like, fit in with the other two. So she was in a cutesy little red dress, you know, until her new gear is ready. I guess it didn't really fit her that well because this is the only time she wore it over the weekend, but it was really funny to see her in that. It looked really cute on her, I thought.
Oh yeah, I mean, we popped huge, and just seeing her in some kind of the gear with it, I just love having the team together.
I still hope when she does get her IRG gear that it's still pink, because I feel like that's her look, and some pink bows, but I wouldn't be mad if she was in the red.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want it to be the red.
They could all match.
Yeah.
I love a matching gear if they were all in red.
It's just, you know, it's a thing.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the IRG, maybe you just have to join the Maki Ito way.
Well, I guess we're going to find out, because Kikyo already had the red and black.
Yeah.
So,
she was already that color scheme, so it worked perfectly. So in this match, of course, the IRG had been looking for an Artist of Stardom title shot, and wouldn't you know it, Rion rolled Hina up after taking a jackhammer, no less, for the pin. So Rion pinned Hina, who is one of the Artist of Stardom champions. So now IRG's claim to the belts is irrefutable at this point.
Huge win, man.
Yeah, for Rion?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I thought it was over when Hina hit the jackhammer. I was like, oh, that's it. And then Rion rolled her over, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Very big win.
In the next match, Waka Tsukiyama and Koguma took on Rina and Saya Kamatani, and Maika and Hanako, and Azumi and Starlight Kid. So a 4-way tag match. Of course, a lot of crazy action going on in this one because of how many people are in it. And there's just Maika and Hanako are very determined to go after the Goddess of Stardom championships right now. So they did win this match. Hanako pinned Waka Tsukiyama with the JP coaster. Poor Waka trying to find her way. She was teaming with Koguma here, and she doesn't really know where she belongs anymore now that Rion has joined the IRG. But Maika and Hanako did win this match, which only furthers their claim toward a Goddess of Stardom title shot.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sorry, only thing I have in my mind is Micah doing the Waka thing.
That's the next night.
I know. I can't wait to talk about this.
It got weird, guys. It got crazy. Okay, not even past the shows, it got crazy. So in the next match, we had another trios match. Aya Sakura, Yuna Mizumori, and Natsupoi took on Rana Yagami, Lady C, and Shiri. Now, this specific trio of Cosmic Angels also want an Artist of Stardom title match. That's their goal right now. And this would end up being our first look at Cosmic Carnival, which is what they're calling this trio.
So I don't know what the girls have gotten into.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's a designer drug like Batman. You know, I don't know what's happened, but there is some weird, trippy stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
Because Aya Sakura has lost her bleeding mind.
She is rubbing off on everyone.
and we've already seen signs of it in the past. It's so beautifully hilarious.
Yeah.
That I love it when she's just out of her mind.
Yes.
I love it. I mean, she is such a great character.
Yeah.
Because she's so crazy.
She is. And just insane.
This one, they introduced the Charlie's Angels guns.
Yeah, so
the
that was
guns.
like the only... we didn't see signs of the crazy in this match.
No, but at the end of it, as they're going off, they're like...
Yes,
and I was like, Raja. And she was writing stuff down from the match. And I'm like, hold on a second. Remember that? I was just like, hold on, look at this. And I rewound it.
We were like, what is?
I was like, look, what are they doing with their fingers? And you're like, I don't think they've done that. And
it was very strange.
It's really strange because it didn't happen the next night.
Yeah,
until the presser.
It was very Charlie's Angels. I think that's kind of the vibe they're going for. They even took like a very Charlie's Angels picture together after the press conference. But yes, this formation of Cosmic Angels with Aya, Yuna, and Natsupoi will henceforth be known as Cosmic Carnival. And just so happens that Aya was able to pin Lady C in this match with a roll-up to stake their claim for the artist belts. So as they are talking to God's Eye about wanting an artist shot, IRG, of course, comes to the ring, and Makito's like, we want a shot at the belt. So as we're all in the ring on this night, we figure out that God's Eye will be facing Cosmic Carnival at Korakuen Hall this weekend, and then whoever wins that match will go on to the conversion to face the Ito Respect Gunden for the artist belt. So, listen, when Dream Trine won the artist belts, they promised to be the most exciting and really carry the artist belts to be very important belts. They're delivering on that so far.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's funny they won them and then lost the 2 matches, but it's well,
they weren't all together.
But it is super exciting. I do like it. It's the most excitement we've had in that belt for a long time.
It's crazy. I love all these trios that are just popping out of the woodwork, like coming after the artist belts. It's really fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a good thing.
In the next match, we saw a special singles match between Emma Maishima and Miyu Amasaki. Emma asked for this match last weekend against Miyu to kind of get her feelings out and kind of feel out the whole Neo Genesis situation. Miyu Amasaki did win this match. She used a Northern Light suplex to pin Emma Maishima. It was a fine match. There did seem to be a little bit of Miyu seemed frustrated.
No, I think it was more like she's been waiting for her chance to be Bruiser Amasaki. I think she's been waiting. It's like having the young girl thing, right? Because she's taken enough of that crap herself.
That's true.
And just coming out there and just being the boss,
she's like, I'm the veteran
now.
Yeah,
I'm going to whip the piss out of you.
And she did.
She did.
She was very brutal in this match, very hard hitting.
And she did.
Emma did give it back to her. Everyone was kind of just killing each other on these nights, but after Miyu won, Neo Genesis came to the ring, and Emma was like, I'm ready to join Neo Genesis, essentially. And it was so cute because they all asked each other if they were okay with it, and then they called Mei Seira on the phone to make sure she was okay with it. They put the mic up to the speakerphone.
It's so the reasons we watch house shows.
Yes.
It's amazing. That was so much fun.
They had to make sure that every member of Neo Genesis was cool with Emma joining. Of course they were. They've been trying to get her to join for a while. So now Emma Maishima is an official Neo Genesis member, which is awesome because that's definitely the best faction for her.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It is. And we're pretty convinced that Emma Maishima is purposely got that springboard spot in her repertoire now of missing the springboard.
It seems like it's just a bit now. She goes up for the springboard and she just completely face plants.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just a funny thing that they all
So you know what
enjoy.
I would do? I would have it set up in the back, right? So if you hit it, great. We'll do a falsie on it.
Right.
If you miss it, I'm going to go into some heat.
Right, it's like the match diverges based on if she hits
it's either a heat spot or it's a false finish.
It's so funny. She added that sling blade, which looks beautiful.
It does.
And maybe she should just sweep the springboard under the rug and just forget about it.
Oh no, don't be a quitter.
But she did knock out Rina with that springboard, so it's kind of hard to forget about it, right?
Yeah.
It's a very brutal move in her arsenal. After that, we saw Azusa Inaba, Ruaka, Natsukatora, and Konami versus Matoi Hamabe, Utami Hayashishita, Saya Ida, and Hanan. And of course, this was incredibly emotionally charged because Utami came out to the ring first. Well, Hate came out first, okay? So they're all in the ring together. Utami came out first for her side. She didn't come out with anyone else. And as she was coming out, she didn't give anyone her rose. She had one. She didn't give it to anyone. She went straight to the ring. She kind of tossed the rose in the corner, and she just looked angry. She just looked like she did not want to be here. She did not want to be around these people, which, hard to blame her, because Oedo Tai was such a pain in her butt in the end of her former Stardom career when she was with Queen's Quest and everything. They were Natsukatora in particular always had it out for Utami, so it's fair to say that they do not have a good relationship. But now it's Hate, and even though there's been a name change, Utami feels exactly the same way about them. And the way that this match ended was, even though she wasn't in the match, Saya Kamatani came in to get involved, and she and Natsukatora hit Utami with the Magic Killer, which was the finisher for Aphrodite, Utami and Saya Kamatani's tag team back in the day. So they hit her with that, and that allowed Ruaka to hit a straightjacket suplex hold on Utami to get the pin, which is just crazy, like beating up Utami to that level, but it was clear her head was not in this match at all. She was just full of emotion the whole time. And then after the fact, Natsuko Tora had some pretty interesting things to say to Utami, including saying that she was pretty sure that she left with that bald bastard to go to the grave. And she doesn't know what she's doing back here. But Utami is very single-minded. The only thing she wants is to fight Saya Kamitani and kind of get her feelings out about being back and seeing Saya Kamitani. And of course, Saya is not giving her the time of day on that. She does not care at all. I'm sure she cares, but she's pretending not to.
Yeah, it's a hell of a story. I mean, it's incredible.
It's crazy. It's so you can feel it when they're in the ring together.
Just there's so much about it that's just special and perfect, and having Utami and Ida, with their love and
the classmate love.
Just having, but like you said, the look on her face when she came out, and then looking over at Saya. And, just the little things. It's the little microaggressions that Utami throws for them, and the disdain.
You can feel it.
And then it's like smiling for your old friends. Like, hey, old friend, it's nice to see. Hello. Like looking past them and seeing this. I love it so much. Mm-hmm. And I can't get it quick enough. Like, I want this so bad. And that's great for the story.
Yeah.
Because you want to see the damn story.
Yeah.
You want to see this culmination.
See it play out.
And, because of what her friend done while she's been gone. I mean, it's such a cool thing.
It is. It's such, like, it couldn't have happened any better despite them being apart, with the way that Saya Kamitani sort of rose to the very top of Japanese wrestling in general, like not even just women's Japanese wrestling, while Utami was over in Marigold, struggling to get results. She was the champion for a while, but then Miku Ano dethroned her and she was just very frustrated. And it's such a different dynamic between the two of them that now that Utami's come back, Saya's like, I don't even know what you're doing here.
It's a weird dynamic for fans as well. And I get it, because Saya Kamitani never left them.
Yeah.
She stayed and she made her way and she become the biggest thing in wrestling.
Yes.
And, Tommy left and she left everyone, right? And so it's depending on how you look at it. If you're just a Stardom fan, but if you're a wrestling fan,
you're just excited
of everything, then you get the whole story, and it's very exciting. And she was just being loyal to the person who broke her, and so I get both sides, and that's the beautiful thing in a story.
Yeah.
When you can get both sides.
It's very emotional, and it
and
makes
you also know that Saya
emotional.
Kamitani is just putting on an act.
Oh yeah, like I'm sure there's a lot of things that she's feeling and wants to say to Utami, but she's trying to maintain that very cool, aloof thing that she has going on.
I mean, if you put black clothes on her back in the day, she still said those terrible things to people.
Yeah.
I mean, she's always spoke her mind.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
It was just that she was dressed like a sparkly angel, and
it's just the thing, because if you think back to when Natsuko Tora was in Utami's ear, telling her what a bad leader of Queen's Quest she was, and Momo Watanabe kind of like poking Saya Kamitani like, you want to turn on Utami because she's not a good leader. Then they have that cage match, and Momo offers Saya Kamitani the opportunity to hit Utami with the belt or the bat on the top of the cage, and Saya denies her and hits Momo instead and saves Utami, and they exit the cage together. And now that was such a beautiful moment. And now we've come to the point where it's almost like Utami's looking up at the top of that cage to see Saya perched up there, and she doesn't know how to reach her yet. But I have a feeling it won't be long before she does.
You put that beautifully.
Thank you. So I have a lot of feelings about Aphrodite. I think a lot of people do. A lot of fans who have followed their journey for a long time have a lot of feelings. And I know a lot of people think it's too soon for the singles match to happen at the conversion. They're like, draw it out a little bit more. But I trust Okada. I trust Stardom.
I think it'll be a tag match.
You're probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other things going on with Utami this next night that it could be a completely different match we see at the conversion. You never know. But before we get there, the final match on this first night was another trios match. Xena, Akira Kuragane, and Suzu Suzuki took on Ane Kanaya, Saoriano, and Sayaka Kurara. And after her backstage brawl last time, Sayaka went directly after Suzu. As soon as the match started, she just got on her, started brawling with her, and that was kind of the whole feeling of the match, was just these two fighting each other, and which is what they've been doing for weeks. Sayaka finally got the win in this match. She pinned Akira Kuragane after hitting her with the Tokimeki spear. So Sayaka finally has a win, not over Suzu, but a win nonetheless. So I think she's starting to feel more confident in herself. She's starting to figure things out with this whole Suzu situation, even though she hasn't been able to beat her directly yet.
Yeah, it is a Suzu situation because, I don't think it's not gripped me yet. Mm-hmm. And the same way that things normally have gripped me by now.
Right.
And so I'm hoping that moment happens. And normally they're really good with this.
Yeah.
Normally I get gripped before.
I think it's so fun.
And, so I like the idea. I like the idea of just overcoming. I knew she was going to get obliterated, and we'll get to it on the mic. But, I'm rooting for I'm rooting for her. I am. I'm rooting for her.
I think we all are.
to be able to come out of this and put on an incredible match.
Yeah, it's been an interesting story with Suzu being so dominant in the lead up, and then Sayaka kind of getting fed up with her. Like, she's done taking Suzu's crap. She still hasn't been able to pin her yet, but hey, there's still time on the night. So the next night, on June 7th, we're in Utsunomiya, which Stardom fans, longtime fans will know as the home of the Stardom sisters. So anytime we're in Utsunomiya, Rina, Hina, and Hanan are hailed as hometown heroes,
yes.
which we love to see.
As they should.
We opened up this night with a singles match between Xena and Maika. So this was supposed to be Xena versus Waka Tsukiyama. Unfortunately, Waka wasn't feeling well, so Maika subbed in for Waka. I don't know what it is about Maika subbing in for people, but she seems to feel the need to embody that person. Like, we saw it when she took over for Maki Ito in Vegas, right? She did like full Maki Ito in that match.
It was so hard to understand. I was like, why? This is Maika.
Yeah.
This is Maika.
Yeah. She could be devastating people.
Maika can be Maika. You don't have to be someone else.
Exactly.
But we theorized that maybe she just felt bad for everyone that wanted a Maki Ito performance.
Right.
And she did the full Maki Ito performance.
It was fun.
And we were like, well, this is Elseworld. This is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes.
But then this match happened.
And smack in the middle of the match, like, she's wrestling normally like Maika for most of the match, but right in the middle, she sits Xena down and she does Waka's hip attacks, in the middle of the ring, just butt to face. Yeah. Over and over again. And she looked like she wanted to apologize for doing it. It was so funny.
My favorite part is the Xena in the hospital with the concussion protocol. From the mighty ass of Maika. And
I mean, Maika, those hips don't lie, man.
I think that's how they put it, though.
She's strong.
Yeah. It was funny. It was just crazy and weird.
Yeah,
but
it was.
I love the fact that she was doing it and she just seemed like she couldn't control herself.
Yeah,
and
she was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have to.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was a great match, though. These two are obviously two powerhouses, so they took it out of each other. But this one ended up going the full time limit. While they were on the top rope, Maika was going for a superplex when the bell rang, and Barb Sasaki ran over and put his hands on Maika's back. He's like, no superplex. You can't. The match is over.
Yeah, it was really a good match. It was such a throwaway match.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And it was a fun ass match.
And they had a great time with it, and we had a great time with it. I loved seeing these two face off against each other.
This whole card was like that. This whole card was just really good.
Yeah. And Xena in particular, I know the EXV girls are still sort of trying to find their footing after losing their faction, but I thought she kind of I thought she had a good vibe with Akira and Suzu the night before, maybe a little Mavita Loca for Xena in the future. But I still don't know what Maika and Hanako are going to do. I don't know what Waka has a little bit of stars adjacent things going on, I guess. But I don't know. Everyone's still kind of up in the air except Rion, who is firmly in the IRG now.
Well, I mean, Emma,
Well, yeah, Emma has found her home, but it feels like Like, normally back in the day when someone left a faction, it was like immediately join another faction. I kind of like the sort of in-between transitional period.
I think we're very close to everybody being in a home.
I think so too. I think we're definitely getting there. The conversion will probably change things as it always does. But this was a great match. I really enjoyed it. In the next match, we saw Emma Maishima, Miyu Amasaki, Azumi, and Starlight Kid versus Ane Kanaya, Aya Sakura, Yuna Mizumori, and Natsupoi. So this was Emma Maishima's very first match as a full-fledged member of Neo Genesis, teaming with her girls. She looked great in there with them, and she actually won this match. She hit the sling blade on Ane after Ane got slammed by the entirety of Neo Genesis.
Yes.
To pin her. So Emma got the win in her first match
job.
as a Neo Genesis member.
As it should be, to establish it.
Yes, and after the match, she was very excited. She said, I want to be high speed. I want to, like, be with my girls. I want to have a great time. You know, she's, like, really pumped to be in Neo Genesis.
It's awesome.
And we got the announcement, I forgot, when Mei Seira was on the phone, the night before, she announced that she's returning at the Korakuen Hall show.
Yes.
So we'll soon have the full strength of Neo Genesis back.
Yeah, and it does. It seems right.
Yeah.
It really seems like the force that needs to be together.
Yes, and we got a full 5. I think 5 is a great size for a faction. So in the next match, we had a singles match, Matoi Hamabe versus Koguma. And this was a fun match. You know, Koguma really goes at it when she's in a singles match. Like, something else, like a switch flips in her head. And her and Matoi really just brawled in this match. Like, they were throwing hands, man. I don't know what they said to each other, but I'm here for it. Koguma ended up spinning Matoi around with the rear naked choke, and then she cinched it in, and that forced Matoi to tap so that Koguma had the win. But it was just a really fun match.
Don't know what the time was on this match, but it went. It went. I love this match.
Yeah.
This is such a sleeper match.
Yeah.
And it was so damn good. It's one of those matches that you get halfway through it and you're like, wait a second, this is really good.
It's like you don't know while you're watching it, and then you're like, wait.
This is really, really good. And it was incredible because I've still got this hope that there's going to be Queen's Quest again.
Yeah.
And Matoi is like the person I want in Queen's Quest.
She's very Queen's Quest.
I think she's so Queen's Quest. Listen to me, wrestling gods. Matoi is Queen's Quest. She'd be wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. But this was a really great match. If you go back to watch this card, this pay attention. Good match.
Yes. This 6-7 card in general was.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. It's the date. 6-7. Yes.
Okay.
This card was amazing. Like, if you're just jonesing for some Joshi and you haven't seen this yet, it's totally worth a full watch of this card.
Yes.
The next match was an 8-man match where we saw Rana Yagami, Tomoka Inaba, Ami Sori, and Shiri versus Rion, Kikyo Furusawa, Maki Ito, and Utami Hayashishita. So, first of all, Utami did not come out with the IRG. She did not sing, did not dance.
Yeah, no.
Very sad.
Yep.
She seemed excited to be, like, teaming with them, though. She was in much better spirits this night than she was the night before. But as soon as she got in the ring with her old rival there, her and Shiri just gave each other this look like,
oh my God,
chills immediately.
Jesus Christ. When Shiri came out and just stared at her.
She had eyes only for her.
It was just like, all I heard was, hello, darkness, my old friend. I wanted to go make it myself. Like,
yeah.
It was just that kind of vibe, right? And it wasn't it wasn't like I hate you. It was like,
no.
And you got to think, these girls, I don't care what they had done. I really don't. They sort of made each other internationally. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the match, I know they had more than one, but the match.
The match from June 2021.
It was so memorable. It was just one of those, you know, 5-star encounters that really kind of, in my opinion, put that modern spin of all the incredible work, you know, with Tam and Julia, you know, everything we saw around that time, and and like from then on, kind of, it was like those spectacular main events and just a really knockdown drag. And there was great stuff before that. I'm not saying that, but just this era kind of thing, right? Or the era directly after that
Right.
felt, I feel like we're in a new era now. But
Yeah, that match definitely brought a lot of eyes to Stardom because of the 5.5 star rating from Dave Meltzer, obviously, and it was 43 minutes long because they hit the 30-minute time limit. Sherry asked for 13 more minutes. They went the 13-minute, or they hit a double knockout. It was like nobody won.
Yeah.
It was just ended up being a full draw. But so many people went searching for that match because of the acclaim that it got, and that started a lot of people's Stardom careers, like watching Stardom.
Yeah, no,
So,
and I remember it so well because it reminded me of when Ricochet and Will Ospreay had their thing.
oh yeah,
We were already embroiled in some New Japan, but that really pulled people. It really pulled people in, like, to really pay attention.
yeah. When sometimes there's like a thing and people start talking about it, and then all of a sudden it's like the biggest thing that,
Yeah,
that
you
you've
had
ever
you had
seen.
like Bullet Club, you had that match, you had and unfortunate things
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
pulls people into
Sometimes.
out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And then you had like this match with Shiri and Utami. So I love the fact of them looking at one another.
Oh, you can tell they still have that same old fuel
Yeah.
behind them.
I'd like to see it again right now.
I think we will very soon because
Yeah.
they got into it in this match. There was a forearm spot in particular between these two where, I don't know, like, you can kind of tell how much they've both grown since that match and how much more they're like, like, Utami in particular has become very snug since coming back from Marigold. Like, you can tell she's learned a lot in the last 2 years about standing up for herself.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't, Shiri's going to be gone for 3 months.
I know.
So
I know, but I'm hoping maybe we can like slide it in
Yeah, I
there
hear ya.
somewhere.
I hear ya.
Tomoka Inaba actually won this match. She pinned Rion with the Michinoku driver, so the IRG was not able to get another win over any of the artist champions in this one, but it was a fantastic match. Like, everyone was on point in that match.
it was a lot of fun.
After that, we saw Azusa Inaba, Ruaka, Natsuka Tora, Konami, and Saya Kamatani versus Hanako, Maika, Lady C, Hina, and Hanan. So a little hate versus God's Eye, but also, like, you got, like, all the baby faces in here, right? You got Lady C and Hina from God's Eye, then Hanan's in there, Hanako and Maika. It was just a great time. Hanan actually won this match. She pinned Ruaka with 17 in her hometown for the win. So it was just one of those really fun multi-mans that you get to see out of Stardom most of the time. Everyone doing their thing in there. It was a really good time. After that, in the semi-main event, we had a singles match between Saya Iida and Rina. And let me just tell you, this was match of the weekend. Like, I don't know, they came out here and decided they were just going to steal the entire show from everyone. It was such a good match.
Oh yeah. This was a 5-star match.
It's insane.
This is a spectacular match. It made me think, oh, we're almost in tournament season.
Yeah, everyone's in top form.
That's what it felt like. It felt like a tournament match, like a good tournament match.
Yeah, so you got Saeed out here, the consummate underdog, honestly, even in the match with Rina. And the fans actually started out chanting Rina's name and then, like, slowly turned into Iida. And the looks on, like, Rina's face was really funny. But they didn't, like, there wasn't a lot of pandering to the crowd. There wasn't a lot of fanfare. This was just straight up wrestling, and they took it out of each other. It was a long match. It was a fantastic match. They did such a good job.
Yeah, it was incredible. I can't say much more to that. I mean, you have to go out of your way to see it.
Yeah, if you're going to watch one match from this weekend, this is the one you need to watch because it was just that good. Saeda did win this match. She pinned Rina after hitting her with a sheer drop brainbuster, which was frankly crazy looking, but it makes sense. You know, Saida has a white belt match coming up at the conversion, so she needs a few wins under her belt before then. And Rina is about to go on off to America, and then after that, she's actually going to Mexico. So, you know, she'll be gone for a little while, but Ida did say if she wins against Hanan for the white belt, she'd like to face Rina in a title match after that. So, you know, we might see these two face off one-on-one again in the near future. I don't know if Saeed is going to be able to overcome Hanan in that match, but this was amazing. It was crazy good.
Agreed.
In the main event of this night, we saw Akira Kuragane and Suzu Suzuki versus Sariano and Sayaka Kurara. So this was our final prelim match for the red belt match that's coming up at the conversion because Suzu won't be at Korakuen Hall. So Sayaka, of course, she's just all over Suzu. Once again, she actually managed to hit her with a massive spear in this match. It just looked nasty. And Sayaka, once again, got the win in this match. She pinned Akira Kuragane again after hitting her with 2 Tokimeki spears. So she's just spearing everyone left and right. She is determined to prove that she is strong enough to beat Suzu Suzuki come 620.
So here's the thing. Come Korakuen Hall. Mm-hmm. And, Suzu came out and she said a month ago, I'm not going to be there for that final one because I'm going to be at my sister's wedding. Mm-hmm. She's not.
You think she's going to show up?
Suzu Suzuki's going to beat the living shit out of Saka Carrara. She's going to show up at Korakuen Hall, and she's going to put a stamp on her face. There's going to be blood. I have a feeling that this is going to turn into a no DQ match because it's Suzu. I think that Sayaka will call for that.
That would be so cool. If she planned that all this time and was like, I won't be there, I'll be at my sister's wedding, and then she shows up and kills her.
I just think the perfect booking would be that, to catch her off guard and to show her, because Suzu's been talking about helping her.
Yeah.
She's been saying it almost like she's helping her.
Right.
Like helping her get out of her, being able to talk.
Make her stronger.
What is your goals? You have no specifics.
Yes.
And she's, even in the press conference, which we're getting ready to get to, but I don't care. I'm going to talk about it because I need to.
It's important.
But she was talking about how there's no specifics.
Yeah.
She needs to focus, So what, but that's still no specifics. What do you got?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's really frazzled Sakura. I see she's frazzled.
She's like, what?
I don't think she's frazzled. I think it's the story.
Yeah.
I think it's the story. And I think that Suzu comes in, beats the dog shit out of her when she's not expecting it.
Uh-huh.
Bloody. And then I can see Carrara going, oh yeah, let's go your style. I want a hardcore match.
That would be so good. I think Sayaka would thrive in a hardcore situation.
And then she beats her, spearing her through a table.
Yes.
In the corner.
We'd love to see a Suzu Suzuki hardcore match.
My hands are up. My cinema hands are up.
Cinema.
This could be cinema.
It could be. And I think that would be a really cool way to do it as well, especially given the build that they've created around this match. It's been crazy with Suzu just being so brutal to Sayaka the whole time. But like you mentioned, they did have a press conference on the 9th of June to kind of preview Korakuen Hall and the conversion. And at the beginning of this, Okada did announce about the American excursions, which we already knew about Rina and Saya Kamatani going over to MLW this week. So they'll be gone. But he also announced that 4 people would be going on excursions throughout the months of July and August. So they won't be around for the 5-star Grand Prix, which is pretty crazy. But he said that Shiri, Rani Yagami, Hazuki, and Fuwa-chan, all 4 would be on excursion, mostly in America, is how he termed it, for those 2 months. So they're going to go out and just learn a bunch of stuff. I have a feeling I know where Shiri's going to be
I think
for most
so.
of that time.
Yeah.
But it's going to be really fun to see what they do, what they get up to. I've seen a couple of indie announcements, Fuwa-chan in particular, and I saw one for Hazuki for Warrior Wrestling, so they're already like getting their stuff together.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, and there's the new Orange thing that's going to be on, the AEW network.
Yeah.
And, basically where indie people do their own shows.
Right.
And stuff. A little cool concept, but, and they announced Stardom already too. So, it's kind of interesting. I think there'll be as many places as possible.
Yeah, I would imagine they would get in as many dates as they can before going back. Like, get a little more experience under their belts here.
I think that's really great for Rana.
Yeah.
Because I think she's going to learn so much.
That was the most surprising for me.
It wasn't me. No, Fuwa-chan was the most surprising for me.
Fuwa-chan is surprising, but we know she loves to go other places and learn.
Yeah, but holy shit.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because she hasn't really... She's had like 10 matches.
I know. It's like, you're already going
and you're going to go somewhere and they're going to expect that you kind of, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she does.
I think she's good enough to do it.
Yeah.
But it is crazy. I think it's cool that it's like a veteran and then like their student essentially that's going over. So I don't know if they'll like stick together while they're over here or not, but
It does make sense though.
it is cool. Yeah. So
It's-
they'll have like each other to lean on.
It's
and
two
everything.
veterans and their students.
Yeah. So after that announcement, we had Suzu Suzuki and Sayaka Kurara come out to talk about the red belt match. And this is where Suzu was questioning Sayaka's beliefs as a champion and her goals. And Sayaka gave this very beautiful spiel about how you get knocked down, you get back up. She wants to be an inspiration to the fans and really draw people in with her strength and her power and how she never gives up. And Suzu was kind of just like, yeah, everyone feels that way. That's just pro wrestling. She's like waving it off. Like, I want to know what you're really all about. But Sayaka got to the point where she brought up a past episode where Suzu Suzuki lost a title belt on a train. And Suzu looked so taken aback by her bringing this up. Like, she looked legitimately horrified that this was brought up in this public setting. She covered her face and she was just like, I don't know what to say to that. It was so funny. She was just it was out of left field. And she was like, I would never let that happen again. She's like, that belt has never been found to this day. She's so like upset about it still. I felt so bad for her.
Did you know I read that it happened twice to her? Did you know that? Have you read that?
I know I saw the ice ribbon thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, poor Suzu. It makes sense though. Like, she seems like the type that would forget it on a
Yeah, but that's a bad look. Yeah. So it's like such a funny thing because that's the worst thing she could think of. She's sitting there and she's like, oh yeah?
How can I lose the belt to someone who loses the belt on a train? And Suzy was just it was so bad. And Okada's sitting there trying. Dude, he's trying not to laugh, but he can't help himself.
This freaking presser.
Oh my god.
Man.
I thought Okada was going to die by the end.
It was so Elseworld.
Like, everyone lost their freaking minds.
You can watch some companies and it feels like a funeral.
Yeah.
They're like, hello.
Yeah.
My name is Kim. I'm going to wrestle. I am very upset with you. I can't believe you are you and I am me and we are here and I'm going to hurt you. And, oh yeah, Kim, my name's Susan and I don't believe Kim. Kim's a liar. I love all of you. Hello. Kawaii. And, it's not...
There's no feeling.
There's no feeling. This, for all its goofiness and laughing and giggling,
Yeah.
it's like someone turned the gas on in the room.
But that is something that you would bring up, right? It's like, why
Yeah.
would I lose my belt to you when in the past you've left belts on trains and it's real. That's something that actually happened to Suzu. And she's so apologetic about it still, you can tell. But she was so taken off guard. That was so funny.
Yeah, no, it's great.
She told Okada, she's like, stop laughing and you guys stop giggling. She's like, she does not want that out in the public, but now it is. Suzu, now we know. But yeah, that match is just going to be, like you said, probably a hellscape for it's going to be brutal despite all the giggling.
I just, like I said, Korakuen Hall, I think there's going to be something happen.
After that, we saw Hanan and Saida sit down. This one was much more normal. They're friends. They talk to each other, but they actually talked about wanting to raise the value of stars through this match. They were like, stars right now is basically a tag team because we don't have our other two members in action right now, and we don't want to openly recruit. We want people to join because they want to join. So we want to have this singles match and show what Stars is all about and everything. So I think that's pretty cool that
Yeah, I do too. And
they're just trying to show the spirit.
they need a good recruit.
They desperately do.
They really do. I mean, they need somebody strong, and I'd like to see it now. I'd also like to see maybe a foreigner come in.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Be Stars adjacent,
Yeah, and then carry the Stars name.
until they turn on Hanan.
That's just the way of Stars, isn't it? You're the leader of Stars, you're going to get betrayed.
It's okay. We'll get a couple good months out of it.
After that, we saw Rana Yagami and Miku Kanai sit down. Of course, they will be facing off for the Future of Stardom Championship at Korakuen Hall, but Rana was very adamant that she wants to take the Future of Stardom Championship with her overseas in July and August and kind of show it to the world and defend it out there in America and everything. So she is determined not to lose this match to Miku Kanai, who is a difficult opponent. I mean, she's had some great teachers in Yumika Hota and Suri, so it's not an easy win for Rana by any means.
She could absolutely win this.
Yeah. And then the main event of this press conference, I'm going to call it that because it felt like a main event. We had the sit down for the Artist of Stardom championship match. And of course, Ami and Lady C and Hina came out. They looked very proper. They're sitting there with their belts. And then Aya Sakura, Yuna Mizumori, and Natsupoi come out. Cosmic Carnival. They've got like little jewels on one of their eyes. They look very like clown makeup, but cute, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So they're out here. They're kind of just in street clothes. They sit down behind their side of the table. And dude, like they don't even say anything remotely weird or out of pocket, but it's the delivery. Every bit of this was in the delivery. If you haven't seen this, it's on YouTube. You just need to go watch it because the way Aya Sakura is all up in the mic, talking very gently and very softly about things, and then sits back and starts yelling all of a sudden, and then her asking Unimon something and Yuna going, yes, and everyone
like,
just losing it.
She's like, yes. and that was it. They all shit their pants.
Nobody
it was so
can handle
funny.
themselves, and Poi just being crazy as well, and then they all get up and they do their gun thing. And then they're like showing their eyes to the camera, and the other team's like, "Will you sit down? What are you doing?" And Okada can't even at this point. Oh my god.
Then when you think it's all done,
Oh gosh. Then when you think that it's over, the camera pans to the side, and Ito Respect Kundan's just sitting there in 3 chairs right off the side of the stage. And Kikyo Furusawa takes the mic from Maki. She's like, I'll do it. She's doing her little thing. She has to look at her arm to remember Dream Trine's name. And Maki's like patting her on the lap. She's like, good job. You did great. Oh my God.
and then
the nail in the coffin was Rion saying, Ito Respect Kundam, we're going to win it all. But everyone lost it. Aya Sakura never recovered after that. Like, everyone's on the floor laughing. Nobody can handle themselves.
I don't know if it was because she had a lower register.
It's just the way she said it, I guess. But they were all losing their minds. It was so funny. You could tell Cosmic Carnival was trying to be very serious and like take themselves very seriously in this thing that they're doing, but they just could not. Nobody, it was so bad. Everyone was laughing. Like, even Dream Trine started dying at that point. Like, oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah, no. I had a great time. I mean, it was fun.
It was so much fun.
It was so weird. And that's one of the things I love and we love about press conferences.
It made the artist belts feel like super important.
Yeah, but it's always so weird.
It is.
And I love it.
Nobody got put through a table, at least.
The way everybody was dressed today, we always talk fashion. The way everybody was dressed today, it was like that Harry Potter movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the third movie when all of a sudden they show up in like hoodies and jeans?
They're not in their robes anymore.
They're not in the right proper robes, and it's like
just like whatever.
It's like, what is this crap? What is it? Why are they wearing jeans and hoodies?
Right.
It's fine, but it's not.
It's not normal.
It's not normal.
What are we doing?
I noticed right off the bat, it's like they're all kind of wearing like moot colors and like it's like jeans and
the Aya Sakura's in a crop top. I don't know, man. It was great. It was fantastic. These girls you can tell that they're enjoying themselves and that they're all having a great time, which makes us have a great time in turn.
Dude, let me tell you one thing to watch out for. Hina. Every time I see Hina, it's like she's leveled up.
Yeah.
It's like every time I see her now, it's like something about her is leveled up. We always have joked about she looks like she's in a shampoo commercial.
Yeah.
Because, when she looks your way and she'll turn her head and the hair just kind of softly goes behind her.
Yes.
And there's like a glow around her and all this stuff. And it's like Hina. Shampoo for bounty hair. But I don't know, man. She feels like a star.
She has a presence for sure.
She has a presence. She does. She has a presence.
You notice her.
And it's just been this thing that's like kind of like You know, we always joke about, oh, school's back in.
Yeah.
Who's that girl?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's Hina? What?
Oh, yeah.
What a summer it must have been. So, despite all this coming out of the press conference and these shows, we still don't have a full card as of time of recording for Korakuen Hall, but we do have 4 matches announced, and that is a special singles match between Ane Kanaya and Sayaka Kurara, presumably to try to get Ane Kanaya furthered into her Cosmic Angels storyline, and possibly Sayaka Kurara getting the crap beat out of her by Suzu. For the future of Stardom Championship, Rana Yagami will defend against Miku Kanai. For the Artist of Stardom Championships, Aya Sakura, Yuna Mizumori, and Natsupoi, Cosmic Carnival, will take on Lady C, Hina, and Amisori, Dream Trine. And for the Goddess of Stardom Championships, Miyu Amasaki and Azumi defend the belts against Hazuki and Koguma in a makeup match from Queen's Dynasty when they weren't able to have that tag team title match before. So OT Line versus FWC, bound to be a fantastic match.
Hazuki's going to be tired.
I know. She's having to do a lot of back and forth this month.
So I can't wait, guys. Next time we join you, we're going to be able to talk about a lot of great stuff.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
We're going to talk about our 2 days in Cincy. We're going to talk about Korakuen Hall. There's so much stuff happening, and we're going to have the full preview for the conversion.
Yeah, let's go.
We
but
got
yeah.
Korakuen wrap-up, conversion preview, our wrap-up from Cincinnati. This is going to be a big-ass episode.
Yeah, so definitely stay tuned for next time. Make sure you're following us on all of our socials at Cult of Joshi on X, on Instagram, on Facebook. Subscribe to the Cult of Joshi YouTube channel if you're not already. Give this video a like. Leave us a comment about what you think of all this craziness that's currently happening. Are you excited for these American excursions? All that good stuff. We love to hear from you guys. But that's all we have for you this time. I'm Raja, he's John. So long from the Cult of Joshi.
Bye!